If your benefactor gives you money to do a thing, make sure you return any money you did not spend. Some of them have known the cost of what you went to do, verified it before giving you.
I say you cannot. I say why? I say because I'm Dr. Apoki.
I'm your friend Dr. Charles Apoki.
I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki.
I'm your friend Dr. Charles Apoki. I'm still talking about why young people miss opportunities or don't gain favor. If you relate with an elder, you relate with a benefactor, you relate with a boss, know his rules, know his ideas, know his ideals. He has passed your level, and there are principles that have helped him to reach where he is. Do not, please do not, try to infest or infect him with your recklessness. If he keeps to time, if he gives you an appointment, please keep to that time. Don't use your tardiness, your lousiness to affect him. I have a young man, I'll tell him 9 o'clock, he will not come. Then he will come 30 minutes later, apologizing and kneeling down. I can't trust him with serious responsibilities. If your benefactor gives you money to do a thing, make sure you return any money you did not spend. Some of them have known the cost of what you went to do, verified it before giving you. That's how they got to where they are. That's how they got to where they are. And if you play smartness, he will mark it. You see, benefactors, mentors, don't talk anyhow. You will notice that Jacob, Reuben went into his bed to sleep with his wife, his concubine. He did not tell Reuben until much, much later. You see, when you see benefactors, these prominent people, they are very, very smart. If they were foolish, they wouldn't have reached where they are. So he is watching you, he's observing you. When you go somewhere with your benefactor, don't waste his time. Be conscious of the fact that he is there with you. If you carried him somewhere, be conscious that he is in your car. Don't tell stories and go up and down. He has deleted you as a stupid person. If the thing is delaying, oh sir, please, I will soon be with you. Please don't be angry with me. If you are doing anything with your benefactor, don't ever, ever take his generosity for granted. What he does not give to you, don't take. Where he did not invite you to, don't follow him. Learn as much as possible to draw boundaries. Don't just assume. Don't just assume that because he is a nice person, you can just walk into his refrigerator, take anything you like. No, he is seeing you as a proud and stupid person. Have restraint. One of my benefactors put me in a hotel, and I was entitled to complimentary breakfast. I ate only the complimentary breakfast. In the afternoon, he came and took me to eat in his house. Okay, in the evening. After that meal, I did not eat any other thing. Because apart from the hotel bills he paid, I did not want him to pay anything extra on me. I did not die of hunger. I had good physique and good frame of mind when I was living. Somebody paid for a hotel for me in Asaba. I stayed there with my PA. I made sure I did not eat in that hotel. I went outside to eat. I made sure I did not accumulate any other bills apart from the room he paid for. And I left the next day. Don't become a burden to people who you benefit from. Have some level of pride. Some young men will have squandered and all that. The next thing I did was that immediately I got home, I called somebody close to him to call him and thank him. And he called him and thanked him. Express gratitude for little things that people do for you, particularly your benefactors. Lastly, don't ever take your parents for granted. The Bible says, honor your father and your mother that it may be well with you and that your days may be long. If you take your parents for granted, you will be grounded. I say it. If you take your parents for granted, you will be grounded. When we didn't have money to do some things, in those days, I would buy 1 kilogram of the legs of chicken, 2 kilograms of the neck. We will prepare stew in the morning and rice. And we will leave about very early in the morning to Otokutu to give to my parents so that they can eat something and have a feel that they had a child. Things were rough for me, but we made sure we did that. My brothers that did not do that, they were grounded. Even if your parents are very wealthy, ensure that you send them something to deserve their prayers and thanksgiving. If you take your parents for granted, you will be grounded. A word is enough for the wise. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, share it, click the notification button so that any new video that comes up, you will get it. I have properties for sale and I have a mentorship group. You can join by sending a message to +234 7052136763. God bless you.